My name is Amy Abramson, and I was incarcerated at the Oregon Department of Corrections at Coffee Creek. And I saw a newsletter in the chapel that said Inside Alliance on it. And I picked it up and read it and just immediately felt in tune with everything they were saying. Like I felt like whoever wrote what they wrote got it and they understood. And I was trying to figure it out. So figure life out. So I wrote them a letter for more information. A lot. But even before I knew much about the Inside Alliance or the Insight to Wellbeing, what I got from them was I felt like somebody saw me or heard me, even through the mail, just by what was in the newsletter and their openness to write me back. And I needed help navigating housing and stuff. And it was just very overwhelming to me how accepting they were and non-judgmental. And so then taking the class and getting to know the people at Inside Alliance, I learned that I wasn't broken. And I learned that I knew how to handle life, and I never thought I did. I thought I was just one goof up after next, and one incarceration after another, and one whatever after another. And I realized that it doesn't have to be like that, and that that's not my destiny, and that it's how I walk through this world and how I walk through my days are my decisions. And yeah. In my past, I have always done well. I got out of prison or whatever. I'm on probation. I succeed. I do well. I get a good job. And then I reach this point where it falls apart. And it's really for no good reason. And I've never been able to figure it out, what it is, what happens. But when someone would ask me, what is your situation like? And I would always say, I lack longevity. I don't know how to maintain it for any period of time. And so this time I have been out quite a while. I'm coming up on a year and a half clean. I starting to get involved. I'm in school full time. I'm like starting to get involved in some really neat things that could be happening, and starting an organization, and like it hit me one day, this is where it falls apart. Because I looked around in the room and I was like, these people depend on me. I'm now getting into a situation where these people here depend on me, and I'm responsible for things. And later that day, it hit me. This is when it falls apart. And any other time at that point, I would already be falling apart. I wouldn't have that realization. I wouldn't have that insight. I've never had it before. And so that allowed me to be able to do something different. And it really blew my mind. Like I'm like, well, what's different? What I don't want to do that. Well, then I don't have to. Okay. Like, trying to banter with myself about how do you handle this, and yeah, I realized that I didn't always have to be like that. I didn't have to do it again. And that I'm living my life from the inside of me out, and not just reactionary and what's going on around me. And so I would like to think that I've made it through that hump. um, it's not happened since then, and if it happens again, I know what to do, and I know how to call it for what it is. There's a lot of programs out there. There's a lot of self-help stuff going on, and um, there's always been something missing. There's always been a piece missing, and I don't know really how to explain it, except for I feel like Inside Alliance is the piece that's been missing in the wraparound services, in the scope of things. Um, you guys come from a different angle and a different approach, and it's refreshing, and it's real, and it gets you where you live. Like it's not somebody saying, this is how you should think, this is how you need to act, and you'll be successful if you do this. It's saying, what to do, and we're going to help you. We're going to help you do it, um, and you're worth doing it. So I think you guys, the missing piece to the puzzle, and a necessary one. Yeah, I think it's great.